Welcome to the RoundTable Podcast. There was no cold open to this one. It was
Where Ryan makes veiled threats about leaving early.
He does do
I didn't
that.
say leaving early. This is quite a misrepresentation.
They also weren't veiled at all. They were
I said I'm out of
True.
here at 1, so if you guys want to keep dilly-dallying to start the podcast, then that's on your time.
We were discussing possible topics for today's episode while Ryan was just sitting back there filing his nails, going like, "Okay, yeah, sure,
Whatever.
I get going soon. If you guys can please just wrap it up."
Or it's
moving.
freaking started, at least.
We started now.
I guess so,
Podcast
finally.
is on the way. It's on the rails and it's chugging along.
That's what its streams are for, man. It's your excuse to play longer games.
That's true. But then
That's how it's been working for New Vegas, for sure.
Yeah, that
that's
makes
exactly
sense.
what it is for me. If I wanna have an excuse to play longer games, I'm like, I'll stream it.
But then you'll get backseated the whole time.
I don't look at chat. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
looking at the
no.
comment
You think
section.
Mathis reads a chat or comments? No way.
Dude, I'm actually I'm pro backseating. I'm with you, Twitch chat. They've saved me so many times in Fallout New Vegas where I'll be like, oh, I don't think we need this,
Well,
what is this energy cannon? Let's just sell it. It's really heavy.
It's really the only reason you're successful in Isaac is all that backseating.
Yeah, dude, I don't know anything about Isaac. The trick is it's actually YouTube backseating. It's asynchronous, but it works really well. So I do something 2 weeks ago. Oh, sorry, man. Was I boring you?
Yeah, you bored the fuck out of me.
I do something 2 weeks ago, uploaded, and then I get told about the mistake that I made, and I get in my time machine, and I go back and I sleep in Isaac's bed and get 3 spirit hearts, so that I win the run that I won. Even
You win
more
it
so.
harder.
Exactly.
This guy was detailing for us all this insane stuff that he does. He actually reads through comments that are mapping out the rooms and the floor layouts for seeds, and then he programs these batch files to preset random generation in Isaac.
Yeah, dude. That's why I'm taking programming classes, is so that I can engineer my own seeds. I have a seed generator that always makes sure there's one D100 on every Isaac run.
They listened to feedback so well that they added this movement system. What if everybody's just like, you need to make more Witcher games and make them free? Well, they
Not
What if
until-
everybody was like, you should kill all people that have 2 O's in their last name? I think we should be
very
concerned that
specific.
CD Projekt Red is a little bit too impressionable. It's like, geez, have a backbone.
You took that 3 levels deep out of nowhere, and
It wasn't
scared
out of
me.
nowhere. Is Nick's suggestion there? They respond to fan feedback.
It was a veiled compliment, to be honest. So
If
I
the
was
fans
trying-
asked them to jump off a bridge, would they do it? I hope not.
Nick's weird suggestions.
I have a lot of those.
You do.
That, especially on mobile, as a commercial, it's meant to just kind of inhibit gameplay and engineer it to kind of get you to buy the microtransactions. Maybe that's not the case.
Often
I
the
haven't
case,
played it.
but I don't think it really is in this case. I
almost
had
can't.
no impetus to buy anything
Ask
in this
Dan
one.
Giesling. He's got a 30-part series on it. He'll
Yeah.
know.
Has he just been buying things, purchasing microtransactions 4 or 5 times per
I
episode?
watched the first few episodes, and he buys a lot of lunch boxes, but he's on episode 46,
This guy.
so
It's just him squandering his Big Brother winnings
I know.
live on
all,
video.
all on Fallout Shelter.
I think he's made an agreement with everybody. Every cent of ad revenue goes toward making in-app purchases in Fallout Shelter.
Can you imagine if Animal Crossing was a free-to-pay mobile game?
Free to
that-
pay, that's what they should call
That's-
it.
No, I mean that's a thing people say now.
Oh, I thought
but
it was clever.
for $5 you can move the clock around or something. How ridiculous would that be?
Yeah.
I would be living in a box somewhere.
Paying $5?
Yep.
A company will be like, we've remade a 10-year-old game, and we're going to sell you the consumables that are specifically supposed to balance the difficulty. Fuck it, man. I don't care. Charge me for playtime. Just bend me over. I'll just be over here playing Rocket League. That's fine. I'll be over here playing a $20 game. I've already played for 88 hours or something like that in 2
And
weeks.
a game from 2008 on your stream, Fallout New Vegas.
Yes,
And I'll
and
be playing Terraria, which I bought for $5 3 years ago and have played for
I was
hundreds of
given
hours.
4 copies of Terraria for free, and then the shit was just it's a currency in and of itself. It's just gift copies of Terraria. I'll give you
Value is
14
off the
gift
hook.
copies of Terraria for that Fallout Shelter lunchbox code.
right now, Terraria is the 3rd most popular game on Steam, by concurrent players.
Yo, but
That's
what about
still
Starbound,
insane.
though?
What about it?
I can't join you on this circle jerk until the game's done. I would love to.
I don't know why we want to bash it when it's not done. That I don't.
Don't
get
they want to
that.
release it this year? I heard that they're trying to.
If you're the one bringing the negativity, you gotta have that.
Also, what I've noticed is Bethesda is, I think, the rulers of gaming hype edging. So they just keep a firm grasp on that shaft, and keep that pressure building up till the time
They dig the nails in.
Yeah, they're just like, they get the pressure on there, and they're looking at you like dead in the eye, like, yeah, you want this, don't you? You like that Fallout game so much, and you're like, yes, please, I need it. And then, just when the time is right, it's E3 2015, and they say, oh, you're gonna get it, but you can play some Fallout Shelter before that. And that's when they got you. That's when you blow your load on microtransactions and pale box lunches. That's how it works.
Is anyone just like,
Very
first off, really grossed out?
I'd like to stop the trend from keeping going down that direction if possible, but it's not like any one of us have that ability.
I think one of us
funny
does. We just have to
dialogue.
figure out who.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a mystery novel. I like
I
that
play that
play.
game.
Yeah. No, that's a good... we could pump that full of microtransactions, actually. The RoundTable Podcast mystery game. Who among them has the power to stop microtransactions? Purchase a magnifying glass for $1.99 and look inside Ryan's nose to see whether or not the secrets lie within. I bet I could get a publisher for that.
$69, you can just decide which one of us has the power, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually a tier on our Patreon page now. So have fun with that one.
It will be in a moment.
Stop microtransactions forever. Only $1,000.
Over, we'll have a stretch goal. Over $2,000, every additional dollar goes to buying consumables in Devil May Cry 4 HD.
Perfect.
I don't want them to have the fucking audacity, though, to sit there and tell us, all right, well, if you guys want this thing done right, you probably should have waited until we were finished with our development cycle, which extended to 6 months beyond the game's initial release date. So
If
it's
we
your
do
fault.
end up living in that reality where it comes out on PC with like a positive PR spin because they've got like some DLC rolled into it, then I'll be a little cynical, especially if it comes out not in like September or October. If it comes out like the week before major releases in November start dropping, it's just going to look a little too convenient.
I almost have that extending into every purchase I make now. I think the gaming atmosphere has spoiled my ability to buy something and not at least have a half-hearted expectation that it's just not going to work the way it's supposed to out of the box.
Man.
This couch I bought, man, I gotta give it some time. It might not work properly when I get home.
Exactly. I bought 3 printers since I moved to Washington because
though.
2 of them fucking straight up didn't work when they got out of the box. I tried to hook them up and nothing happened. They just
Printers are the worst.
They just sat there staring at me, just like
What do you want?
wide-eyed. What? Print? Print?
I don't know this. What?
But I got a new one that works.
Hey, why does the printer have to have a funny accent?
Oh God.
That was me talking, not the printer. I printed out this nice picture of Oyster smiling.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Still got it on my printer loadout thing. So
Have you set up the voice recognition yet so it'll print by your asking it to print?
I probably ought to. That's probably the next step in the completion of the office area.
Good.
Print hardcore porn.
Xbox off.
My wife's just going to be shouting that from the other room while I'm recording podcasts now. Not everybody that works at Mattress Warehouse is extraordinarily passionate about sleeping furniture.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I think like
Every porn star better be incredibly passionate about getting me off.
Well, I mean, I don't know if any porn star has ever done their job and thought to themselves, man, I hope this dude is jacking off so well to what I got going on right now.
I really hope I did my job well today. Mathis just sleeps well at night.
All right, what are you saying, Ryan?
oh, I was just gonna talk like really about the issue at hand.
He was
but,
going to talk about games. I don't know where that's coming from. That seems weird.
Um,
Only discussing one game on the docket today, and then we've got our new segment, Ask Roundtable, coming up later. I'm hyping up segments of the show that haven't happened yet. That's the new thing I've got going on.
That's what we do here.
Be good.
I gotta get some coffee.
That's fair. We're doing another early episode, so apologies if the big news that happened on Tuesday is not in the show. Because
Ryan's traveling again.
yeah, and he always seems to travel whenever big news is about to hit 3 days later. That's just kind of the standard thing.
Dude just doesn't know how to stay home.
And
You
now
ever
that he's
seen
back,
him and Big News in the same room at the same time?
that's a valid point. Guild of Dungeoneering is a
What the fuck
turn-based.
did you say about me?
I didn't say nothing about you. I've never talked about you in my life.
I actually really like games that have RNG as a big element. Like, I love XCOM. It's not exclusively RNG, but there's a lot of dice rolls. And I love a lot of those games where people are like, oh, well, even if you play fantastically, you can get fucked. I'm like, I like that. That's life, man. Like,
Right.
You could have everything and still die. It's fucked up. But anyway, Orb game, Xbox One.
It's gonna get you somewhere.
Orb accessories.
Well, that's got to be the name.
Orbit,
Crackdown.
that's it. Yeah, Crackdown.
Was it
Crackdown is a lot
It
of
was
orbs.
Crackdown, yeah.
I mean, there is a Crackdown coming out eventually.
I think there is. I liked Crackdown, man.
I did
Crackdown
too.
was fun.
I was obsessed with the first one.
Yeah. Hi, Mathis' wife.
You're on camera.
Oh, shit.
Can you?
Oh my God, don't put it in the fucking
Don't. That's not up to me. That's up to them.
No,
Bye. Go.
Oh,
Get
no.
out. I told you I was podcasting.
We have to
Can
keep
you edit that out
No, we have
for
to
her?
keep it in the show, please.
Jesus.
Let me keep
Just
it in
tell her
the
you'll
show.
edit it out. And
No, don't lie to her.
Oh my God.
This is amazing.
Oh man, that was really good.
All right, well, depending or whether or not I leave that in, hi, welcome back from the edit. So yeah, thank you, Dan, for your
Was it Dan
question.
Giesling?
No, it wasn't Dan Giesling.
It was just Dan.
Just a Dan.
Dan.
I'm not gonna say people's last names, but that was just,
That's probably
that
a
was
great
Dan.
idea. Good point.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Dan, for your question. If you have a question for Ask Roundtable, oh God, she's doing it again.
She's getting the cat.
Okay. Well, I can't edit that one out. She's gonna be in here at least one time.
Don't take it out on the cat.
Oh, that Nick's Weird Games.
Sweet.
Oh,
I'm ready for
yeah.
Nick's Weird Games.
Nick's gonna go grab a weird game, and the format is we're gonna try to guess what the game is based on our clues. And for the theme song today, I'd like to hear a little bit of. I want to hear you doing Wayne Brady doing Garth
What?
Brooks.
How about you just
Good
do
luck.
What?
All right, you know what?
Can that just be it?
Yeah, I guess.
What?
Okay, like the Garth Brooks impression is already hard because he's just the country singer. 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 But Wayne Brady doing Garth Brooks, there's no way that it doesn't get into like some weird vaudevillian like territory.
I had faith in you.
Can it be like?
That would be like. It took me about a minute and a half to suss it out in my head. It would have to be a Garth Brooks song, like the lyrics of a Garth Brooks song with the hoedown cadence that they use on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, there you go.
I went down to Nashville with my wife Trisha Yearwood. Nick got a game from his shelf. I sure hope it is real good. Like it would have to be like that.
That's awesome.
That was good. That
was really great.
I'm
But
impressed.
you gotta give a little more of a lead time on that, man.
No way,
that took
dude.
a lot. That took a lot of calculation.
That's how we mine the gold is giving you the impromptu suggestions. You think
All right,
Wayne Brady
acceptable.
was calculating improv sessions with Ryan Stiles and Greg Proops on Whose Line?
No, but they also didn't give Wayne Brady like a three-pronged approach. They say, oh, hey, we're gonna write a song about a fart restaurant, and then he's like fourth in the line, so he's
got
Think
some
about it for a
time.
little bit, yeah.
All
I always
right.
felt for the first one that had to go in those songs. Like they get no time to think. They're just in.
Nick's Weird
That's
Games.
Ryan. All right, today's game is on the PS2. It is not published by Atlas today, so
Fuck
you're
yeah.
welcome.
There we go.
Woo!
The first
Stoked.
one I grabbed was actually published by Atlas, but I put
Ah.
it back because I didn't want to disappoint Ryan. All right, so you are the ultimate weapon in this PS2 game that was published by Konami in 2005.
That's more like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I got. I got nothing on this
got
one.
nothing.
Did we get developer yet?
Developed by Konami TYO.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I got
Sure.
nothing.
Today's game is called Nano Breaker.
Nano Breaker.
Huh.
You're right with the nano part, it's just not nano machines.
Yeah. I've never heard of this.
Never heard of this?
Nano Breaker.
Maybe
very
they'll bring some
extreme
good
game.
old-fashioned American games. I don't know. This is
All right, I'll take a look.
Just a purely average game. 2.5 out of 5 on Metacritic. 4.5 out of 10 on IGN. 5.5 out of 10 on GameSpot.
Games Radar rated Nano Breaker #1 on their original "The Bloodiest Games You've Never Played" list.
I love that list. It's such a
what
good
a-
list.
Quite
I
an
figured since
acclimate.
you've never played it, maybe you wouldn't be able to guess it, so that's another point for me.
Game Trailers also rated Nano Breaker as the bloodiest game you've never played. This is the
Popular
bloodiest game I've
designation.
never played, man.
Multiple people had that list?
Yeah, man.
You need to play it.
What the hell? Jake the Genocide Hero.
Yes,
know,
I
right?
also see
Jake
this.
the
Such a name.
genocide hero.
You don't see that too often.
No, yeah, those two words aren't often lumped together.
Genocide hero.
You explore
Oh,
a large
wow.
island stage.
And his main villain, Keith.
Fucking
Jake-
Keith, man.
Jake the Genocide Hero versus
The player will be
One of
facing
those
the
two should be the villain, and I don't think it's Keith.
You never know. If he's the genocide hero, imagine what Keith's done.
The
I
game
think-
takes
right.
place on Nanomachine Island. That's the name that they chose.
Yeah,
to go
and it's
with?
inhabited by Orgamechs.
Orgamech.
shit.
Feels like
Orgamech.
something
Orgamech
Sonic the
Crush.
Hedgehog would show up to crush,
Right.
eventually.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Jake-
General
Orgamechs.
Raymond is the main antagonist. That's my mistake.
Ray, good old nobody. Like,
What
everybody,
is
I thought
Keith's
everybody loved Raymond. Actually, I
Nah,
Not
nobody
this
likes
guy.
Raymond. Jake the Genocide Hero, I feel like that's a self-proclaimed title where everyone else is maybe calling him Jake the Genocidal Maniac.
Yeah, right? To be a genocide hero with stars in his eyes.
Standing in the blood with his sword down low.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not gonna keep going on that one.
That's
It's got too
all right.
many breaks.
You tried.